Okay. It's finally time. We're back with Bravely Default. We are in the final dungeon. We are at what I believe is the final boss. We tried it on... what the fuck day was that? Sunday? Hey, Railman? Yeah, we tried the boss on Sunday. Felt like we got pretty far, but then we got killed, which was unfortunate. So we are going to just do a little bit of fiddling here. I've been kind of thinking about how I want to have my things laid out. Hey, Muller Duck. Hey, Simi Cake. One thing I was kind of realizing is I don't think I was really using Spirit Master in that fight. I've been thinking, and I don't remember using Spirit Master particularly. Maybe like once or twice. But I think what would be more useful is if I had her as a time mage, or potentially with that as the secondary. I need to just look at the stats and see, because particularly mind is something that I'm concerned about, because that helps our magic defense. So she's right now she's a spirit master as her primary, with white mage as secondary stuff. So going to white mage primary would drop her mind pretty significantly, actually. Where's time mage? So time mage, wow, would drop it even more. So we definitely don't want to make her time mage primarily. I think what we'll want to do is make her a white mage primarily and then do time mage secondary. The reason I want to do time mage is because we've got... oh, you can't even see it here. Well, okay. None of the things that are right here. What we actually want it for is for the time magic re-raise, because we were starting to get hit with a bunch of attacks that were just wiping our team. So I think maybe if I cast re-raise, maybe that will help me keep things a little bit better. Plus we'll have things like Hastiga and stuff that will just ensure that we go first, so that I can then heal out of a re-raise. Although I suppose if I get killed and re-raised, I probably would lose all my buffs, I assume. I guess that means that I should be casting slow on him. Hey, Emily. So yeah, we're gonna swap her to be... oh, let's just look at her abilities right now, just to... what is the special thing for white mage? Oh, it's the automatically healing thing, self-healing at the end of a fight, which isn't really useful. But that's fine. We're gonna change her to a white mage, which then means we can go to abilities, change her secondary thing to time mage, and then we want to look at these. I'm also even still tempted to just... well, I think Angelic Ward's still good, but I'm tempted to maybe drop that to there. Group cast all? If I enable group casting even for normally non-group cast magic. It's 3 though, that's pretty expensive. Damage dispersion for targets, single target attacks. He does single target attack, but it's really not that bad. It's the big disaster ability that is what really gets me. Magic defense 20% up, if that's available somewhere. Or anti-magic. Well, no, that's probably not that useful. What the? You got a hey Ralman emote? That's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, is there anything else that I could use here that would help her? He doesn't really apply status ailments other than that one that makes you unable to actually like do anything. So that's not particularly useful. And honestly, BP isn't really a problem in this fight, so I don't really need to worry about that, I don't think. I don't think any of those things are useful. Just trying to see if there's anything I can do to kind of help a little bit more. Reduce amount of damage received during default could be useful. That could be good. What else? She's already immune to dark. I guess that's another thing I could kind of take advantage of, because she was immune to dark, and that was helping a lot, because one of the ability that was like an instant kill or something was a dark attack. So maybe I want to do that on Adia, because the other two are Valkyries. So they're kind of up in the air all the time. Another possibility is just putting Rise from Dead on her, which would give us a chance to just kind of come back. So yeah, let's just look at equipment here for a second. Actually, on yes, I've got the Dark Shield equipped. I do have 2 more Dark Shields. So Adia... Wait, hold on. Did I No, I do have dual shields on Adia. But I actually only have 1 shield equipped? Okay, well, let's equip a Dark Shield as the other one, and then she'll be immune to that dark attack. So that should be good. These guys don't have shields, but that's still fine. I mean, the other option, well, I think Raising Mind is probably still good, because that means that their magic defense is higher, at least. I was thinking I could put on... Oh, actually, I don't think I have a dark... I have 1 dark charm. So that wouldn't really help me. I don't think that would help anyway, because they're usually, like, in the air. So I think that's what we need. I guess the only other option... one of these... Oh, I think it was Spirit Master. Spirit Master has Save White Magic MP, which could be useful, because that's the Spirit Master's thing that they normally use, but I think this is fine. We're gonna give this a shot, which means we'll just pop back. We'll just pop back to the save point and just lock this in. So I think I turned the game audio up a bit during the actual fight. It's a little loud out here. Technically, I could just have gone through that portal and then gone back in, because it does autosave, but what I should actually do is do an update data, just so that maybe we'll get something amazing from the internet in terms of attacks or something. Alright, what are we gonna get? 3 net invites. Nothing too amazing. This one's not bad. I like how this Moonbeam is power 1. That's real good. I'm gonna use that one. No, we're gonna well, we might use this, because that is a good one, and it would allow us to, well, although I wasn't really using specials that much, and to be fair, I wasn't using specials because it was gonna change the music. So maybe I was being a little too picky. So wait, what secondary jobs do I have on these guys? Oh, that's right, I have sword magic on them, which I was using to give myself drain, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe I want to, since it seems like BP isn't a big deal in this fight, I'm wondering if maybe I want to make, actually, I'm same for her. What do I've got supercharge on her, which is letting her deal some damage. Maybe what I actually want to do, because I have Rampart. Actually, wait. I've got her as a Templar. Is that even really useful? Rampart is, I guess, handy. But I'm thinking that maybe I want to make her a performer, because that will let us apply some buffs to ourselves. like magic defense and stuff. So I'm actually just gonna go back here and we'll just lock that in again as well. Because basically, it's just near the point, well, I guess where we died, he started throwing out some really heavy magic attacks, and it wasn't fun. Basically, it just was fucking us up. But if we had more magic defense, so what are we getting out of here? Lucifer, and some extra things, and some shit, and some other shit, and some other shit. But if we had extra magic defense, that could help. If we had
Look, there's something there.
re-raise, that would help. Basically, just I'm trying to increase my survivability because Tiz and Ring-a-Bell are able to deal out a lot of damage. They're able to throw out like 20,000 damage. And they're easily able to cap their damage. The other thing that I've got this time that I didn't last time is we've got SP. I was like, wait, what am I trying to say? What do we have this time that we didn't last time? We have SP available, so we can do Bravely Second, which I'll probably just reserve for trying to, like, I don't even need to, no, she'll just default. We'll probably save that just for trying to get ourselves back to life. Oh, interesting that Rampart applied to the guys in the air still. That's actually kind of interesting, because normally that shit doesn't happen. Okay, we're protected from that. We'll just default. 10,000, 10,000. Default, she can... I don't even know. Could increase our magic defense, I guess. Why not? Do a high jump, do a high jump. Default. I'm just gonna literally have her heal herself. She can default. I don't know. There's not really... This phase isn't really any... This phase doesn't really have any risk. Oh, I guess now I can't do supercharge. It's the only downside. That's the only downside to all of this. I could do like Heart Strike. See how... Well, although I know that's not going to do good damage because I don't have any physical attack because I'm equipped with 2 shields. That did nothing, so whatever. Oh yeah, their Desperation is the one that I was thinking of. Oh, and he's at -3 also. Yeah, that was pretty good. 87, 67. Okay, high jump, high jump. Do that Desperation again. It does drop her her physical defense, but like she's also already buff as fuck with the 2 shields, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even matter. Desperation again. She can default. Yeah, right now we're just very strong. Like, and in this phase, he really doesn't do much to try and hurt us. I guess I'm gonna do Desperation twice. I could have done it 3 times even. 7620, 6427. Honestly, she's putting out pretty good damage here. Hold on, we'll have her default twice, or Brave twice rather. Might as well, because he's at -3. 4540, 3223. I would use some of these spells, but I don't want to blow through her MP. 43, 15. And this Desperation is nice because it doesn't cost anything. Except for my physical defense. Okay, is this the end of this phase? Yeah, okay. So that's the end of that phase. We're into the real fight now.
What a great sport you mortals make. Such vitality. But such a love demands a fitting stage. Come, join me in the infernal realm.
The infernal realm. Seems good. All right. Now is when we crank the music. You know it's getting real because they've got the choir out. $694. So this is the ability that is dark and does a lot of damage. But Adia and Agnes are both immune to it. Yeah, through the fire and the flames, that's it. Like 36 damage there from that attack. That's ridiculous. 10,000, 10,000. Just don't hit Tiz or ring a bell. Come on. Perfect. As long as he uses that ability on Agnes or Adia, it's just a wasted turn for him. So at this point, you can cast Re-Raise on everyone. I don't think it expires. Does it say it expires? No, it doesn't. So we'll just put that on everyone, just to be safe. He looks kind of clown-like. He's got kind of like that thing around his neck. Do 3 desperations here, because why not? Alright, we get nice little... Nice little halo here. Okay, just hit Agnes or Adia. Well, whatever. We get to see how. Okay, so that's how Re-Raise works. Continues to do his total regeneration. We're gonna do. Just do a single plain Cura on Ring a Bell because that should be plenty. We're just gonna have those 2 default. He's gonna default as well. Okay, oh, that actually wasn't even a full heal, but whatever. So yeah, he continues to heal like 100,000 health every turn, which is totally normal. I like the guitar squeal that they use to kind of mask the loop there. Okay, so everyone is immune to that. What? I thought that was the dark attack. Now I'm confused because I thought that that was a dark attack. Why is Agnes immune to that then if... Oh, because she's immune to death because of the ribbon. It's not a dark attack, it's a death attack, obviously. Considering it doesn't show it doing damage. But I was like, oh, it shows me as nullifying dark, so it must be a dark attack. No, that's not it. Curada and Adia, default. I should have known that, but whatever. 46 damage. This guy's a real big hitter here. We'll cast a re-raise on Adia again while we have the opportunity. Adia can go and do, oops, shit, not Rampart. Do Desperation. 10,000, 10,000. Oh, we're into a next phase. Here's Lord
Forgive my
DeRosa.
delay.
Hey, Cat.
Lord DeRosa! What are...
You've opened a crack in the beast's core, the source of his immortality.
his core?
As long as it exists, he will regenerate without end. I've come now to stop it.
But how?
You will split it open, and I'll fuse together with it, containing it. I shall dedicate my own eternity to halting its regrowth forevermore. Strike with all your might the moment the beast ceases his regeneration.
But what'll happen to you?
This role demands an immortal. The Sage and I have argued the matter for 1,800 tedious years. Adia, you must defeat the beast. The Templar's blood is in your veins. You can do this.
Right.
Ring a bell. I ask your assistance. Contain the beast while I take possession of it.
Understood.
Tiz, you must protect Agnes. Agnes, these 1,800 years, No, pay me no mind. May fate smile upon you.
Thank you.
I nearly forgot. Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies. Now then, let us begin! I'm getting sentimental in my old age. The rest is in your hands, Sage.
Alright, Super Saiyan vampire there. Kablamo. He just blew up his red mouth butt jewel. So now he can't heal. Or not as much. We're gonna take an opportunity to chug a turbo ether, I think. These guys will do their jumps. Adia will just default for a little bit. Okay. Hit on yes, come on. Perfect. We'll default. Adia can default. Now, the other nice thing is that Agnes has her special ready, and as I mentioned, I have all my SP. So if things go real bad, and they're looking real shitty, I'm honestly going to save that special, just in case. Because if as long as she's alive, or I can make her alive quickly enough, I can have her fully revive the entire team. So that's my plan for right now. We want to do Desperation. You have to do research. Oh, and you know what? All of our re-raises disappeared because of the cutscene, I think. I'm assuming that's why they're gone. So we'll put those back on yes, and on Tiz. And in fact, re-raise will help here anyway. She can do without for right now. Hey, is this Mirth? Yes, we are here. God damn it. Well, the re-raise immediately kicks in. I discovered the cheese. I'm trying to remember which cheese. Was Thursday the day that I cheesed with Valkyrie, or was Thursday Dark Knight cheese? I can't remember how I cheesed. Oh, yeah, okay, yes. Yeah. that was definitely an interesting fight. I'm actually gonna do Kiraga on everyone. These guys can default for a little bit. Desperation. Okay, she's totally fine. 4,000. Should have updated by now. I didn't get it earlier. Like I updated like before I started this fight, but if we need to do it again, I'll update and grab that just for bonus assistance. Let's throw that re-raise on Ring-a-Bell. Oh wait, no, we're gonna throw the re-raise onto Adia because Ring-a-Bell's gonna be in the air. Perfect. Immunity. Come on, not Adia. Perfect. 1,000. 897. 10,000. 10,000. We'll do two things. We'll chug a Turbo Ether, and then we'll use a re-raise on... Oh, that's why I'm chewing through so much. Re-raise is 80. Tiz can immediately do another high jump. Ring-a-Bell's just going to default so we can get that re-raise. Adia will default as well. Yeah, it's pretty powerful, so yeah. Luckily, Anies doesn't actually have to do too much in this fight, so she has lots of extra BP to do that kind of shit. Yeah, even when she's not defaulting, he hits for 96 damage. That's just ridiculous. I'm just gonna throw out a Cura across both of us. Yeah, honestly, I'm unlikely to use the Mega Elixirs in this fight. I have a handful of them. I think I used one earlier. Oh wait, no, I think I died after I used it. I used it just because like, well, fuck it, I'm probably gonna die, so we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I don't think I've actually officially used any Mega Elixirs. Because I think when I did use one, it was 86 actually. Also, I have my Anies' special, which is just ungodly powerful as well. Alright, whose world is this? Oh, is that one unlabeled? Oh yeah, that's right, it's not until later.
Can you follow what just transpired? No doubt not. With a single tentacle, I have devoured one of the worlds that bear linked to this one.
Will this cancel my re-raises? I hope it doesn't. That'd be annoying. It probably will.
As an entire world meets its end. It is not enough.
Okay, he's going for more. Going for seconds.
Courses through me now. will see you eradicated forever. Just as 2 worlds now will never return. There is strung together some 10,000
10,000 worlds.
When will the world you call your own be destroyed? The longer you define, the greater those odds become. Let us test your luck.
No whammies. Oh, wait, that's press your luck. Turner's Planet Eater with better graphics. Ah, yeah, our fucking re-raises are gone. Hold on, we're just gonna default. You can jump. You can jump. You can default. Perfect. So we'll do a re-raise on her, and a re-raise on Adia. She can continue to default. I maybe should have had Adia give her a turbo ether. I have lots of turbo ether, so I don't really need to worry about using them all. I don't think. Just do a Kira on herself, and yeah, we'll just have her give Anya some turbo ether. We got 42 right now, so I think we're good, probably. If we go through that much MP, I'll be amazed. Shield default. Let's do Key to your heart. Do that twice to raise our magic defense. Shit. Okay, he goes first, but that's fine because he's just buffing himself. And then we'll do Got Your Back as well, just once. Ooh, that did kind of hurt. And especially on Adia, who has, like, godlike physical defense. We don't really need any of these. So let's just default. Default again. 10,000, 10,000. Those two don't have re-raise applied. So I can do that right now. Oops, that's not the right thing. I don't know if I cast that on the right person because the capture cut out for a second there. That was weird. Default, these guys could do their special to increase their crit rate, but it doesn't matter because we already actually, I'm just remembering now why I didn't really need to worry about specials. We're already hitting the 10,000 cap, unless I used SP, but I don't think I should. So unless I needed to use SP and wanted to see how much I could do, there's not much point in using the special because I'm already just hitting that without doing anything special. Actually not going to use all of these. I'll just do 2 desperations. Not a touch. Okay, so I'll just steal some BP. 4,000 and 3,300. Default. Okay, so that's the instant kill, which does nothing. $10,000, 10,000. Steal some BP. Oh wait, oh no, that's the buff. Never mind. I could do my hero and just raise everyone's BP, particularly Tiz's and Ringabel's. Okay. Oh shit, that's that. But luckily we all come back. So what we'll do is do a Turbo Ether on Agnes, then we'll do a Kiraga across the party, then we'll use another Turbo Ether. Default. Okay, get this good and full. That heals us mostly up, and then she's up to full. Zero Dimension is an instant kill, which whatever. 8400, 3100, 3200. Okay, we'll do a Rise on Tiz, and then we'll do a re-raise on Adia. He can do his... Okay, so the other thing I could do is I could do... do like Judgment, but then I can't do my high jump, so we'll just do the high jump. I guess the other thing that I could do is I could do Sword Magic Drain on myself just to top up my health, and then do high jump. Demonic Touch is the BP steal. Hero. Okay, that's BP steal again, so it's good that I'm doing this, sort of. Okay, then Tiz can do his high jump. He will default. Okay, got 10,000 there. Celestial Touch is the buff. We'll have her cast a re-raise on Ringabel while we have the opportunity here, while he's on the ground. We'll just do this on all allies, and Ringabel can do his high jump. He will default. I'm basically just trying to go slow and steady through this fight. Zero Dimension's the instant kill. Knocks him out, but it's fine because we can just do a Rise. I mean, the other option, I guess, is to do a Rise and then immediately cast Re-Raise on him. Probably what I should do. Dia. Yeah, right? His little punches are just dinky as all hell. I don't know why he even bothers. We'll just do Forward Aspirations here, which will get some good damage in. Bonk. Alright, they're actually kind of hurting now when he's buffing himself here, but... Kurata just on herself. Default. 10,000. She's topped up. She's gonna need to use a Turbo Ether soon. Please be on Agnes. Ah, damn it. But that's fine. She comes back. I guess we can have Adia give her a Turbo Ether. That works. Adia doesn't really have anything better to do right now, so. Demonic Touch, just steals BP. Could have her give another one to Agnes. Zero Dimension's the instant kill. That's annoying. Let's do a Rise and then instantly re-raise. These guys can go back in the air. buffing himself. Adia will do the Turbo Ether thing again. We'll try that. Every time he does this, it's just a waste of his turn. At least when he does it back to back like that, because it doesn't raise his attack values anymore. It just caps them up to 150. Have her default and default. 10,000, 10,000. Adia's safer to give the Turbo Ethers here. Okay, Armageddon. He doesn't, that's true, yeah.
Gone forever. How does it feel to fail? Young warriors of the land.
Yeah, he can only really do so much per turn. Just do a Kiraga and then we'll do a re-raise. Oops, there it is. On Adia, you can default. Touch steals BP. We'll have her give a Turbo Ether. And I guess, so wait. Oh no, Armageddon is, wait, is Armageddon instant death? No, it just does a lot of damage. Is it dark then? Is that why Agnes didn't die? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think she took any damage. But then if it was dark, then why did Adia die? Because she definitely has the other stuff, the darkness immunity. Okay, he's buffing himself. $10,000, $10,000. Delight bonk. Wow, okay. Alright, so we'll do that. Oops, re-raise is the other thing that I want to do on Ring a Bell. We'll have her do some Desperations. $1,000, $3,000, $3,000, $3,000. Alright, we'll also cast a re-raise on Tiz, who will just have default for a turn. I guess the other thing is, we could use this. Let's just use this, and that will, we'll use one more for you on Ring a Bell. That'll just get some extra damage in there, and he stays on the ground. 8739. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So, alright, so everyone's got the re-raise again. Ooh, that hurt. Do a Kurata on herself. Oops, these two can do their high jumps. Just have her actually do 2 Desperations, because if she's got an increased crit rate, then she might be able to do some good damage here, actually. $4,000, 69,000, nice, or 6,900 rather. Zero Dimension, hit on yes. Oh well, it missed. $10,000. Get her really topped up. Who's this gonna kill? Okay, whatever, but he comes back. Good thing I just topped up all her all her MP here. She can do Kurata and then a re-raise on him. She can default. Okay, here comes Armageddon. Okay, so that did hit on yes.
No! Stop!
You've yet to understand. There is but one way for you to save those worlds.
An attempt at this when we get this attack to just use a Bravely Second to heal ourselves.
Only then shall the remaining worlds be spared.
Stop this!
Oh, hey. Oh, awkward. It's a little awkward. Sorry about that.
Please! Stop! I cannot bear it anymore!
Acceptable losses, I guess.
Slay me if you will! But you must stop! Agnes!
Agnes!
So we made it through this section before.
I command you insects to avoid!
Take up your weapons. Raise the pendant to the heavens.
I think it was in the next
and
section that
arise.
we died,
What?
if I'm remembering correctly.
It is over. The more we resist, the more worlds are destroyed. We can fight no longer. Know that you are not alone. Know that none of you are alone. Child of the celestial light, take the Vestal's hand and reach out together. Reach out to your counterparts who dwell beyond this realm. Convey your hopes unto them.
Our hopes.
Friend bot.
Still not ready, ring a bell?
Patience 'tis. Communication with other worlds or no, this takes time.
But we're being held hostage as leverage against ourselves in another world.
All the more reason we need to keep this world safe. Agnes is right. Are we ready, ring a bell?
Don't rush me, dear. There, all done. Full speed ahead, straight at that huge whatever it is. Ready, soldiers? Let no harm come to the Lady Vestal and her allies.
Buddy bot. Oh man.
It's massive and hard. You all right?
Don't worry about me. Agnes? Its recovery is too swift. Are you ready yet, Tiss?
Almost. Just a little longer.
Seems you're having a rough time of it, hey, Ring a Bell?
Why are...
Agnes, we're here to help, my dear.
Ghost! Blaze bright!
Palbot's World, kind of the same thing. It's mysterious blaze bright.
Yes! That was amazing, Tiz!
I couldn't have done it without you and Agnes.
And we wouldn't have lasted without Ringabel's aid.
The thanks shouldn't stop here. Don't forget them.
Alternate!
The Sky Knights will handle things from here. You four, do what you must. Quickly!
Understood! Agnes, that's our cue!
Let's go!
Here we are, we're at Camus's World.
Ring a bell. Idia! Agnes, everyone ready?
On your signal, Tiz.
All right, let's begin!
Listen, everyone! The us from another world are in terrible danger. They're sacrificing their lives to save our world and countless others.
But our world is safer now, thanks to your efforts.
It's time to raise a cry that will reach their world, where they've laid down their arms to spare us.
Tell them they are free to fight, that our world has been spared.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone!
It is time. Share this prayer with me, one and all.
Look! Agnes! Everyone!
It's them!
They've left this to us! Let's end this
All right.
now! For everyone's sake!
Also, I'm guessing with that, like, let's end this now. This is probably the last segment of the fight. Also, we've been at this for like 40 minutes now. Oh my god. I'm just gonna do this just to be 100% certain that I get my heals.
I'm scary when I'm mad.
And then she can still just do that again. I just was worried that he might throw out some attack, and it would just be unfortunate if we died there again. I'll do a high jump, do our high jump. She can fall. Okay, everyone's like fully topped up now. Never seen so many cutscenes mid-fight. Yeah, like if he had thrown that out and I hadn't healed, that would have been really sad. It is kind of cool though. They're like really pulling everything, like the whole like multi-world thing together. So I do appreciate that. They are doing a good job kind of tying things together. We're gonna put our re-raise on ourselves here first. Default 1,000.
Mortals, still resist me? You are too late.
Like, there's a lot of cutscenes, but I do appreciate that they are, like, they do kind of actually, it is, like, good plot happening, in my opinion.
All the creation
I also do find it interesting how that image in the background slowly... It starts out pretty faint. Oh shit, disaster. The start there is kind of unfortunate. It starts out pretty faint, but it does get a lot more clear as the fight goes on. Do Curaga. I guess a Turbo Ether. Fuck, is he really gonna just keep doing that? These guys will high jump. Fall. Damn, too bad they didn't get healed first. Okay, here we go. Ah, that's annoying on her. But I guess it means she gets to build up some BP. She'll default. Oh, that's really bad though. 1,000, 1,000. Demonic Touch is the BP steal. Okay, good. She's undiverged. We can summon friends. We could summon, like... Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have that. Could summon this guy with his 3708 Moonbeam, just since I can't really do anything else with her. Fucking disaster. It's unfortunate that kills them.
No turning back!
I might use her special. Yeah, we'll do that right now, and then we'll cast a re-raise on our cell, or on yes, rather. Oops. We'll do all the boosts here. Oh wait, I guess we're gonna get healed up, so that's fine. We'll do all the boosts. We will do Desperation, 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 Desperation.
The crystal's blessing.
Okay, he steals. Oh no, that's the buff. Never mind. 4493, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Okay, we'll use all of these to do a re-raise on Tiz, re-raise on Ringabel, re-raise on Adia. They're gonna just default for right now. Actually, he'll use his special also. She'll default.
Get lost!
Might as well just throw out some damage here while I can. 10,000 from that. Divergence on her, that's fine right now. Because these guys are gonna go up into the air. Yeah, they're gonna, I'm actually gonna have him apply Drain. Just to be safe, and then he'll do his high jump. He'll just do his high jump. She'll default. Okay, so they're safe. She has to default. We're gonna have Adia just give an X potion to Agnes and an X potion to herself. I could have used a Mega Elixir there or something, like, but I have opted not to. Okay, she's undiverged, so we'll just do Curada across everyone. She'll default. 10,000. 10,000. Okay, disaster. Annoying. It kills him, but everyone's back, so that's good. And in fact, we can still just do a Curaga on everyone, and then we'll do a re-raise on Tiz since he lost it. We're gonna have her do a Rampart just to be safe here. Oh, fuck, Disaster again. That's annoying. Luckily, everyone has that. But it's annoying because we didn't get to use the Edea didn't get to do a rampart. I'm actually gonna do a Kurata after that. Do sword magic drain and then oops, and then my oh no, I can't. Fuck. Fine, I'll just do a high jump. A high jump. Edea can do X potion, rampart, key to your heart. I guess I didn't need to do those X potions, but whatever. Better safe than sorry. Did they get the ramparts? No. Okay, we have increased magic defense. Shield default. Okay, good. That increased magic defense definitely helped there. Do Kiraga, and then we'll do a re-raise. What? Why can I only cast? Oh, never mind. Okay. Cast it on Edea. For some reason, I thought she could only do it on herself. We'll have her give a Turbo Ether to Agnes. 10,000. 10,000. Ooh, that's nasty. So the problem before is that I got really eaten alive. He started casting that like every turn almost.
It seems you wish to know true terror.
So she's still got re-raise on her. So do I bring Tiz and Ringabel back? Listen to Anya say that. Or do I cast re-raise onto Edea? I'm gonna cast re-raise onto Edea. And then she's gonna use a Turbo Ether onto her. Divergence stops her from doing useful things, which is unfortunate. She defaults. Let's just do a Phoenix down there. She is still diverged, yeah. Zero Dimension is the instant kill. Damn it. But that's fine. I don't really have... I don't have anything that's super useful in terms of friend summons. Is the only unfortunate thing. I'm gonna do raise on Ringabel. And we're gonna do a Kiraga. I'm gonna have Edea try and do Rampart. Well, no, actually, she's gonna do Key to Your Heart to yeah, magic defense. Have more Bravely Seconds. Tiz will be up in the air. And she does have re-raise on her still. Soon Arise on Ring-a-Bell. He's getting diverged. Fuck, that's annoying. Do I have any summons who have like some heals happening here? Nothing that's like worth using. Okay, diverging her again. 10,000. Oh, fuck. That'll kill Ring-a-Bell, or Tiz rather. Didn't kill Ring-a-Bell. She's still diverged. Okay, but she's back. She does have lots of BP now. She needs to use a Turbo Ether for one. And we'll do a Rise on Edea. Do a Rise on Tiz. And we'll do a Re-Raise on herself. That's annoying. Yes. 10,000. Divergence on Ring-a-Bell. Isn't too bad. She's got her special available again. We're going to use it right away. Edea's going to default.
The crystal's blessing.
So this will give people BP and full health and a lot of MP. Disaster. Didn't kill anyone, which is actually really fucking amazing. So we're gonna do Curaga just to be really certain. Actually, I'm gonna boost 3 times. Curaga to be super certain, although it's totally overkill. Then we'll do Re-Raise on Edea. We'll try and put it on Tiz as well. Tiz is going to do Sword Magic Drain, and then do his high jump. Ring-a-Bell is diverged, so he can't do anything. Actually, so hold on, maybe that means that I should put the Re-Raise on Ring-a-Bell. And Edea. Then he's doing Sword Magic Drain. His high jump. He's defaulting. She should do Key to Your Heart, Key to Your Heart, and then Desperation, Desperation. He's not really doing physical attacks right now, so. Disaster. Okay, didn't actually hurt that much, so that's good. Too bad our magic defense didn't kick in first. 4,300, 6,300. Do the Curaga again. Ring-a-Bell. We'll do Sword Magic Drain. Actually, hold on. Let's boost 3 times. Sword Magic Drain. And we can do Crescent Moon just because it's -1. I can't do Judgment, unfortunately. But then I can do my high jump. Edea should default. 3,600. I just wanted to get some extra damage in there since he had extra BP. Divergence on Edea is totally fine. Edea is basically just a damage sponge. Agnes can take this opportunity to chug a Turbo Ether. She can default. 10,000. Disaster again. Didn't do too much, so that's really good. We'll do our Curaga. Tiz can just jump immediately. She can default. Another 10,000. As long as Tiz was kind of in the air there and safe. Oh, and this Curaga applies to him now, so that's good. And I think Tiz might have Sword Magic Drain applied. Okay, she'll just default. Adia is ready to go again. We don't have our magic defense buffs anymore, so we should reapply those. And then she can maybe do a desperation. Okay, disaster incoming. Not too bad though. $8,000. That was good. Kiraga, he can do his high jump. She'll just default. $10,000. Disaster. That'll kill Ring. Oh no, Ring Bell's in doubt. Never mind. Whatever. Just keep Kiragging. Got her magic defense buff. She'll just default. Nice thing is he's not doing physical attacks anymore, so Desperation's like not even risky. $1,000, 3,000, 400. Where the fuck am I? Ah, we killed him. The game had a middle finger in it. It's official. And yet it's only rated T for teen. Look at that. We got 100,000 experience that we threw in the garbage and 999 job points that we threw in the garbage. Did I reflect flip him off? I did because it was over here and then it was also... Oh, you can still see it in the corner. A giant middle finger from the god in the sky, exactly. Like, yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck you down there. You in particular, that Ouroboros guy.
Warriors of light, physical manifestations of my being. I thank you for risking life and limb to defeat Ouroboros. The celestial realm, this world, and myriad others owe you a debt. They need never fear the beast's terror again. Now it is time to rest your weary souls. Rest until the day you return to those who await you.
Used our teleport stone to get out of there, I guess.
Is this our ship?
I thought for sure I was...
So yeah, Time
No,
Mage worked really
we're
well there
alive.
with re-raise.
I've the aches and pains to prove it.
Sage!
Anges, Tiz, Idea, ring a bell? You have done well.
Wouldn't it be sweet if I could just still see my face through the window?
Is Lord DeRosa really...
He has passed from this world, together with Ouroboros.
We failed to save him.
No, it was meant to end this way. The decision was forged that day we met 1800 years past. There were matters of which the angel spoke only to Lord De Rosso. She told of the Evil One and the Bringer of Ruin, he whom they call the Beast. And so it was we began our preparations. We considered every possibility, refined every detail. To seal a creature that revives without end, we had need of an immortal ourselves. And we needed you, the warriors of light, to destroy them both. Do not blame yourselves, children. It was preordained millennia before your time. Lester always walked one step ahead.
Really
From the
sounds
day I met
a lot
him.
less impressive
I
when they
fear
refer to him as
now I
Lester.
shall never catch up. But this is no time for leisurely chat. You must make a choice with all haste.
What choice?
Where to return, my boy? You've your choice of places to call home.
Home.
The Great Chasm links to the worlds in which you
Seems
were
to be
born.
victory.
But with the defeat of Ouroboros, it will soon close forever. You are free to stay here, or to return to the world of your birth, or any other you desire. It has already begun.
Lester.
Choose quickly now.
He's a
You've
fucking
saved
vampire.
this world
Just
and
call him
those
Lester.
beyond. Return home with your heads held high.
Thank you for all you've done. Planning on letting go anytime soon?
What harm in just a bit longer? This is my last chance.
What harm? Just ask on yes. And you should see the look on Tiz's face.
Just shaking his head.
You people are no fun. Well, farewell. Farewell, one and all.
I will be forever grateful. Oh, the chasm is closing. Look, it stopped. They've secured us a road home. I can sense tremendous magic at work.
Well, ring a bell? Let's go. Dats, Sats, and the proprietress are waiting.
All right, everyone. Hold on tight.
Just kidding. One more phase of Ouroboros.
They're gone. They didn't even look back. What fine children. Our greatest accomplishment and dearest treasures. 2,000 years. It felt endless, yet it's passed in the blink of an eye. Wouldn't you agree, Lester?
There we are. We guess. I think this is different. I don't remember that happening in the other ending. I'm assuming this is all different stuff. Oh, hello, this is familiar. Fucking Eggle. No one likes you, Eggle. No one wanted to save you. I'm really curious what all this would look like in 3D. Like if because unfortunately my capture carded system is a 2DS, so I don't have any of the 3D capability. I feel like a lot of this stuff would look really cool with the 3D effects. And a lot of cutscenes I think would have been neat too. You can sort of see like what would pop out a little bit, but I feel like this would have done well as a in actual 3D. Yeah, I can sort of see it, like what would be popping out, but it's hard exactly to tell. Yeah, and with the way that it's all animated. Oh, so is it almost like just like flat layers that are popped up? I guess that would make sense with the way that it's kind of hand drawn. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a regret I have when I got this system modded for the capture card. I should have just coughed up the extra cash. Like, it would have been the same cost 2DS or 3DS if I'm remembering correctly. And I think I paid $75 or something for the 2DS because I got it on sale. But like, it wouldn't have been that much more to have just gotten a 3DS. Oh well. Whatever. I guess at that point, that was like many years ago. I wasn't sure how many 3DS or DS games I'd be streaming anyway. So I was like, I don't know if this is even worth the money. I've actually streamed quite a lot of DS-based games now. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of the capture card. Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't need the effect, but I can imagine it being looking good. I mean, the entire game looks nice. Actually, honestly, the character models kind of grew on me over time. They're still not my favorite, but
3 to go. Next is the water crystal.
they're not
We
bad.
make for the north.
Wait, so she's awakening all the crystals again? And presumably then bringing the Holy Pillar? Doesn't that seem like a bad idea? Yeah, I mean, I guess she's, just restoring them, not bringing them all the way up to peak.
Form, Father. I swear.
Yeah, she actually just said the correct direction for something. Yeah.
Alternus, what are you?
I'm here to save you. I will not fail this time. I am Dark Knight.
Yeah, overall, I think the art
The
style
Grand Marshal has
works
placed
well.
the future in my hands.
It's been what? Half a year?
I can hardly wait.
Yeah, I didn't
The
understand
Ancient
why
says
Aerie
he's
was
preparing us
back.
a feast to remember.
That was kind of weird.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Something
one
wrong?
entity that was traveling between the worlds.
Eagle, go on.
I mean, I assume that was maybe one other world where like he was, like that was like a flashback. It must have been because he killed Aerie.
Well, I suppose it's time to return what I borrowed.
I don't remember. Oh, did he borrow something from Owen? It's honestly been so long since the beginning of the game that I don't remember at all. Wait, what the fuck is that?
You guys should have heard Tisk.
Oh.
Keep chattering like that and you're liable to end up just like Ringabel.
Let's hope that never happens.
He does seem to still be moving. He's not dead. Oh, also I just noticed there were all the friends in the list there.
Thank you. I just knew that you
There's a
would
minus
be the
one on
who
those
would
wings.
stop my sister's plans. Farewell for now.
So that's Aries' sister? Yeah, because she said stopped my sister's plans. And yeah, I mean, Aerie had black hair, right? I think? It's a never-ending story. Save cleared game data. If you save, the game will resume from before awakening the last 4 crystals. Saved. Continue to enjoy the game. That's a weird message. Game completion bonus. A special movie is now available to watch. New Game Plus has been added. You can carry over your data to enjoy the game from the beginning. Oh, what? This game uses the gyro sensor? Pick up. Okay. Oh, we're in like that
Looks
pod.
like the cerebral dysrhythmia has evened out.
Or one of those pods.
A bit low, but holding.
And the status of the expunction system?
Standing by. No issues to speak of.
Good.
Poor wretch. Asleep ever since. Some end for a hero who helped save the world.
Switch into auxiliary power now! Transfer complete! Power will return to 8th circuit in order.
Showtime.
Red eyes, that's totally normal. This is the Aerie theme.
You okay? Looks like it. Splendid.
Oh. This is cool seeing that boss from this angle. Although he looks kind of more stupid. Also, he has like 6 layers of teeth. Also, is this the special movie that it said it was unlocking? I'm assuming this is. Is this? Oh, it says that.
Energy University in the language of flowers. You'll see I can pull through a pinch anytime. So much for going home.
I don't like how it zooms in like that. Oh, I didn't notice this window over here. What the fuck is going on over there?
Bonjour, Tiz. I'm Magnolia. Magnolia Arch. Ballbuster. Relax. No need to be suspicious.
Ballbuster.
of me. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I envy you, Tiz. Because you've got the kind of good luck I'll never enjoy. You get to live in the same era as me, you lucky dog, you. Okay, let's get going. To where? To someplace nice.
Bravely second. Do you mean this? Cool. 102 hours, 54 minutes, and 33 seconds. All right. So that's Bravely Default. Fuck. That was a lot more game. Well, I don't know. I guess that was about as much game as I was expecting out of that, but I didn't expect to play it all kind of in a row with no interruptions. I kind of expected to take breaks and play other games also. So that was really good. So I'm definitely going to play the second one. Well, for one, I bought it, but second, I'm going to play it at some point, but we're not going to play it right away because, man, that's been a long game. And I'm assuming the second game is a similar length. I haven't looked it up on how long to beat, so I don't know that for a fact, but it seems like probably a safe guess that's relatively similar among your favorites. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're actually gonna play next. I'll probably just stop the stream for the night, and then we'll figure that out. We'll probably do like Mario Maker next for a little bit at least, but not tonight. So yeah, that's Bravely Default. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all, like, got a lot of new people who've been stopping by. Thanks for stopping by to watch this, as I've worked my way through. So yeah, thanks for watching, and good night.